Today, we talk how innovation is a team sport. I am Hemang Shah. Thank you so much for joining me today and spending your time on this topic. Every sports team has at least one standout player. This person is someone that every team member looks up to. Usually, the audience also depends on this person to get them the win. As an example, if you look at basketball today, you have marquee players such as LeBron James, Steph Curry, historically Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and so on. In cricket, you have players like Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, Ricky Ponting, many over the years. Now, when the team is doing well, it's easy to attribute the success to this person. However, I'm sure you realize that the crew matters a whole lot more. LeBron cannot score every basket by himself. Steph, as good as he is, also needs a very strong defensive supporting cast. He also needs playmakers who can give him the ball, and vice versa. When he wants to pass the ball to someone, he depends that person is capable and willing to shoot the basket. So, a strong supporting cast really takes the team further. Now, how does this apply to innovation projects? Innovation has, in my opinion, two very basic requirements. You first need a bank of ideas. And usually you might have people who are very creative, very much these out of the box thinkers who will contribute with ideas. But sometimes even they may be short of ideas. But let's just say you take one idea. Your goal is to take that idea and bring it to execution. You have to take it from a very initial, very nascent stage to how it can be a prototype, and then later how it can be a product. Now that requires blending it with various perspectives. And a single person tends to have a very limited field of view. But if you bring in other team members' input, their own vision, their own perspectives, you can get a full 360-degree view of the situation. So that's where innovation really becomes a team sport. Also, every strong team will also give you opposition. So you have your marquee player sometimes will run into very strong defense. In sports teams, you can figure this out by looking at how, let's say, Steph or LeBron can be double team or triple team, meaning they are facing multiple defenders instead of just one person. And that's when they would want to pass on the ball to someone else. Similarly, out here, when your brilliant innovator hits a wall, it could be an area which is out of that person's technical expertise. It could be, something they woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but they would want someone else to run with the ball at that point of time. So that's where your team matters a whole lot more. So how do we realize this in practice? So to involve the team, you have to look at it like a relay race. It's not just one person doing continuous laps around the ground. Think of it rather as one person doing one lap, take the idea to a certain stage, and then pass it on to the next person and to the next person, and so on. That way, you also access a larger brain power. The collective energy which attacks a single idea will take it to much greater heights. And it also allows you to extend the full extent of possibilities. So again, think of a view that you have with blinders on versus a view that you can get by involving each and every one. So remember, innovation is a team sport. Don't just depend on one person or give that person everything to do. Take advantage of the team at your disposal. Bring their energies onto the table. So I'll leave you on this note. Happy ideating.